Page 376, Maple Leaf Rag. A very famous ragtime piece by Joplin, and this is a nice little arrangement of it. Let's look it over. It's 2 pages of music long. There's repeat signs all over the place, but it's 2 pages of music to deal with. I think you're going to find a lot of it is repetitious, so it's not even 2 pages. Treble bass clef to start, 1 sharp in the key signature. This is in the key of G major, so go ahead and do the scales and arpeggios for G major and E minor. Also, it has 1 sharp. And cut time, or 2/2 time. But again, when I learn a piece in cut time, I pretend it's in 4/4 time at first. And then when I have the rhythm and everything down and I'm ready to take it up to speed, then I may put it back in cut time. In my mind, though, a lot of the ragtime pieces are usually played way too fast. And they're better off in 4/4 time than cut time, but this is cut time. I'll talk about that later. 1 hand at a time. Again, I want a fingering that helps me connect the notes if I can get it. Now remember ragtime music. It's ragged. Its rhythm is ragged. That's where the name ragtime is coming from. A predecessor to jazz, right? It only lasted about 20 years or so, and then jazz came out and it took over. But the rhythms for jazz, a lot of them came from ragtime. Yeah. Except we don't swing the 8th notes like in jazz. We swing it. If this were jazz, we'd do that. We would swing them, but in ragtime you don't. They're all even. So right hand, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 3 and 4 and 1. Now if you don't want to do here, you have to do that. But you notice the first 3 notes is just a broken chord. So you figure it out. The rhythm's the same, and then measure 5 is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. The left hand will help because it's playing on the beat. And then measure 7, you're down here. They're B flat G. I don't want to go here, so I go here. And they're all B flat G's in different octaves. And then measure 9, the notes are here, but it has an ABA above it. Well, you're already there. You just played that note. Just stay there. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then the ABA goes away. You come down. Let's look at measure 11. It's you're down from the pickup beat, and then it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then they want 5th finger again. You can. It's okay. You need 5th finger on that G by the time you get to the end of measure 13. When you do it is really up to you, but you can do it first if you want to. I use 2, 3, 4, 5 and have some fun here, or I can go right to it. Now, in measure 14, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You got to reach down. If that's a stretch for you, then we should change the fingering a little bit in measure 14. Instead of hitting scratch up, use 4. This way, we're in position to go on. So. Let's go over to past the 1st and 2nd ending. It would be measure, 18? You're up here. 1, and I trust you know the names of these notes by now. And then remember the F sharps. 1 and 2. I do it this fingering. You can do this fingering if you want. I don't. Just doing that. Using that. I got to use this fingering. If I do a 2nd finger on the F sharp, 3, 5, and 5 again. I'm using 5 on all of these if I use 2nd finger here. If I use thumb, then I can do there. Recommend on measure 19, the last note, use 2nd finger on that. This way you're in position to go on. Now you have a half beat rest, you can come down, but I like to be in position if I can get there. So again, measure 19, you're here. Just 2nd finger on the last note, and now. And hopefully you understand this rhythm by now. Measure 20, it's the same rhythm we've had. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And you're wondering, wait a minute, why in measure 20 are they giving a quarter note there? Here. And in measure 21, they're giving 2 eighth notes. It's the same rhythm. Why is one a quarter note and one is 2 eighth notes? Not sure why exactly, because it could have been a quarter note on both or 2 eighth notes on both. But my guess is they don't really know. Unless it makes it consistent with all this passage and all the other measures, you'll see they're using 2 eighth notes tied together. And yet in measure 20, suddenly they used a quarter note. And in measure 24, a quarter note. You have to ask them why they're switching it around. But that's what they've done, in case you're wondering. I don't know, so stop asking questions. I can't answer. Let's go down to measure 30. It's just a broken chord. Measure 31, and that is 4. And then they want 3. You don't have to, you can use 4. And then 1, 3, and then 3, 5. The repeated notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now this is tricky here on measure 32. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and yeah, not getting it? Take out the ties and play all those eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Once you get that, then put the tie in. Just hang on to it. Yeah. Left hand. Let's see what mess it's got into. We have this. When I get to the articulation someday, I want to connect this pickup beat in the left hand to the next beat. I don't want to go. It says detached. I know that. But as an interpretation, I think you'll find in most cases the pickup beat in the left hand is connected. So I want to connect it. Then detach it. And you can use thumb on both of those in the second full measure. Or this, because you detach them, you're kind of bouncing around a little bit. Not short. No, just detached. And then octaves in measure 7. And now in measure 9, we're treble clef. You're up here. Now that 8 VA is only to the upper staff. Here. Look out on measure 12. Here. F sharp. And then bass clef going on. Same thing down. Now, second ending. Measure 17. Here. Connect it. Now he's showing connected. Disconnect the other so. I was connecting these on the first page. It is interpretation, and people will interpret it differently. And if you'd like to disconnect them all, or your teacher says no, disconnect them all, that's fine. Disconnect it. I just don't care for it that way, so I connect them. Now, once I have an idea what the left hand is doing, put the hands together, and I'll hesitate, and that's okay. It's just here. Hold that half note down until you play that. These are eighth notes now, and these are quarter notes. And then eighth notes in measure 7 here. Get the left hand under, ready to go. And I go under because this has a black key. I don't want to go over, it's too awkward. So it's here again. You need to memorize that measure and the next, but it's all the same notes. It's these and this and octaves. So you can memorize those because you got to look down at the keyboard, see what you're doing. And then for measure 9, you go on here. So I put the hands together, and then I'll go back over just a few measures at a time, and I'll get rid of the hesitations. No hesitations. Keep it slow. No hesitations. And once I do that, I'll think about the articulation. And this is where I'm going to disconnect. And the right hand's connected. Left hand, measure 5. But this staccato, short. A lot of people would play the left hand staccato too. And in some other arrangements you may have that. And I don't remember what the composer indicated here. I always sort of played these as eighth notes. And then connect all of this together. And then here, so I add the articulation, and then I add the dynamics, and that applies mainly to the right hand. This left hand needs to be in the background. Now, a lot of arrangements here will put a little crescendo here for measure 5 and 6. A little more. Soft. And you put a slight crescendo then in measure 9. Just go up a little bit so you're moderately loud. This is soft. Go up to loud. We're loud now on measure 12 and 13. Then when you get to measure 18 in the next section, you're loud here. You're going nuts, basically. And this is connected or disconnected. You get the idea if I play the right notes. It would help, but hopefully you're getting the idea where this is connected and this is, you're just connecting the pickup beats. Now when you get down to measure 30 or so here, disconnect the left hand. So really, page 377 is pretty much loud all the way through, although it'd be nice if you could find places where you come down a little. We don't want it to be the same thing all the way through. Just let it come down. Find somewhere where you can come down a little bit. Experiment with it. Measure 23 or 24 actually starts with measure 20. You come down a little bit there, and then on measure 27 you go back up. End it loud. In the right hand. Keep the left hand out of the way. Then speed. Well, this is where they want to feel it in 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. The march is, well, left, right, left. That, to me, is a little fast. I think that's a little fast. I just don't care for ragtime music played that fast anymore. It's fun if you can do it. You pretty much got to memorize the piece because you're just moving around so much. But I would like to slow it down. We'll just take it. To me, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. See, that's a fast march. But if you take it in 2, it's slow march. 1, 2, 3. That's a blah. So I would take it about that speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's about 120 or 126, 124, somewhere in there. Everybody will take it a little differently. You decide how fast you're going to take. Your teacher will tell you how fast to take it. Now remember the roadmap. You got first and second endings for measure 16 and 17. You got a reverse repeat sign at the beginning. So you're going to play basically page 376 twice. And then you go over and basically you're going to play page 377 twice because it's surrounded by repeat signs. You see that too because you got endings at the bottom. Okay, so it's about twice as long as it looks. Now they've added pedal. You can do it fine without pedal, but there are places where it's nice to add the overtones. It enhances it just a little bit. But you're not going to use pedal in most of it because we want the bouncy stuff going on. But you'll notice in measures 4 and 5, you do add pedal a little bit, and they've added pedal to measures 7 and 8. And we can try that pedaling out first and see if we like it. If not, we'll have to change it or leave it out or something. So on measure 4, when we do it, you pretty much got to put the pedal down with the beat because this goes too fast. You're here, and then lift it up as you play the left hand. And then they're saying pedaling 7 and 8 here, put it down with the note. You don't have time to lag it. And then lift it up as you play the first note in measure 9. And if that sounds okay to you, that's fine. I don't care for it at all. This. So I'd like to clean that up a little bit. I can experiment here. How do I clean it up? Do I need it? Well, what's it sound like without? Okay, supposing I pedal it every 2 beats, change it every 2 beats. Helps a little. Maybe I change it every 4 beats. That cleans it out a little. No matter what I do with this, I don't like it with pedal. I really don't. Maybe I just pedal beats 1 and 3. I kind of like that, where I can do that, pedal it, no pedal. I kind of like that. It's a little bit different. I guess for me, I would pedal beats 1 and 3. But you can pedal however your teacher tells you to do or how you think it should be there on those. And then when we get over to measure, 30, they want this pedaled. I don't care for that at all. Let's start measure 27, we're here. To me, that just, no, it's too different. So I have to change this a little bit. Why am I pedaling measure 30? To me, I don't need pedal on those measures at all. So in my mind, I don't think you need pedal in measures 30, 31, or 32. Just for me, it ruins it. I would not interpret it that way. However, if you like that sound, then by all means do it. It's not that one is right or wrong. Different people have different tastes. They like different things. And how do you like that sound? You do it the way your teacher tells you to do it. It's very important in all music, especially ragtime. You remember the natural accents. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember that. And you have a lot of syncopation going on. We generally we will accent the syncopated note. Okay, so it's the D, accent, accent. So syncopation, you accent those notes, the syncopated notes. But remember the natural accent. Well, remember that one. So you got syncopation in the right hand. You got this 1, 2, 3, 4 in the left hand at the same time. Well, good luck with that. Just keep it slow and easy, and you gradually speed it up over time. Many years, but over time. Let's play this together slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. Now, I'm going to do the louds and softs. I'm going to pedal it like I suggested, but you can pedal it however you see fit. Now, we are going to do the repeats. We're going to do the whole thing. Because there's eighth notes everywhere, I'm going to put the metronome on eighth notes, but I'll give us 4 quarter note counts to come in. 1, and ready, and go, and 4, and. Rest, and. And 2, and 3, and 4, and. And 4, and. Repeat. Rest, and. And 2, and 3, and 4, and. And 4, and. Second ending.